What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do your boy a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. Today, we're going to have a quick one-on-one. We're going to talk about betting on yourself. What are we in this investment world for? To make financial freedom, to continue to grow wealth. Well, in order to do that, you're going to learn how to bet on yourself. So we're going to be talking about some of the things that we should be paying attention to and how we are to best bet on ourselves. But before we get into those topics, let's go ahead and take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently, right now, Bitcoin is green today. We're heading back in the upward direction, $84,670 for the price of one Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is still strong. We're at 61.07%. No big deal. We love to see a strong Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the foundation. So if Bitcoin is strong, we know our other altcoins are being supported very well. They may be beat down, but the overall market that Bitcoin is the foundation of is sitting strong and well. Fear and greed index is at 18. Well, we understand that there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now, and we understand that we have most recently seen some downward pressure, seeing some correction. So the fear and greed index is at 18. That is a sign of what we should be doing. Ethereum is $1,926. It is also starting to recover and head in the upward direction. Ethereum dominates 8.44%. Amazingly low levels. Nevertheless, that is just what we have to work with right now. Like I mentioned last night on the Thursday night live show, one of the things when we are figuring out what to do, when we are doing analysis, one of the things that I was taught to do back in geometry, back in algebra, is go with the known. Go with the information that you do know. And then from there, you can work on to solving the equations as far as what you don't know. What we don't know right now is how high Bitcoin will go. What we don't know right now is when will altcoin season happen. How long will altcoin season happen? Those are the unknowns. So what do we have to go off of right now? What do we do know? We do know the current price of Bitcoin. We do know what the fear and greed index is right now. We do know the information that we can divulge from the previous cycle. So based on all the information that is known, from there we plan and strategize accordingly what we are to be expecting to try to solve the unknown variables, which is the X, Y, and the Z. So based upon all those is how we are to push and navigate, continue to push through in this Bitcoin bull market of 2025. So currently right now, we know that the market is green. The overall global market the past couple of days was getting destroyed. And typically what happens, you may see 2-3 days of red. And then based on the trends that we have been seeing, even if you take a look over the past year, when the markets are getting beat down, even the stock market, the S&P 500, etc., when they get beat down for 2 or 3 days straight, typically you have a recovery. That's why they say you want to buy the fear. You want to buy the red. When the markets are getting beat down, it's not easy to buy, but that is the time that we should be buying. Like OG Warren Buffett always said, you want to buy when folks are fearful, and you want to sell when folks start to get greedy. Back then, when I first heard that, it didn't really click. It didn't really make a lot of sense. But the deeper and the longer I get in this investment world, I'm like, damn, that's very simple. But it is very difficult and to execute. It's hard to buy when the market is fearful. When you're reading headlines saying that the economy is getting ready to go into a recession, we could be heading in a bear market. You like, well, damn, I done already lost so much. I'm not getting ready to put more money into this thing while it's dipping, while it's getting squeezed out. Well, what you can do, you can take a look at over the past week. Over the past week and last night, we mentioned one of the dates, March 10th. March 10th is a date that we should all have on our mental calendar. March 10th, we was going over several coins last night, and we saw that March 10th was the bottom for all the coins that we took a look at. It was the bottom for Bitcoin. So Is that the bottom? Will that be known as the bottom for this 2025 bull market? We won't know until we get more days in front of us, until we get out a few more months. But that could be the date that we go back and look and be like, damn, March 10th, that was the date. Just like we go back and look at March 2020. March 2020, that's when that COVID thing happened. Everybody know March 2020 is when the market hit its bottom. Will March 10th, 2025 be a similar date that we go back and reference to? So based upon that, we know there was a lot of doom and gloom during that particular time. There was a lot of doom and gloom yesterday and earlier this week when Bitcoin was getting back down to $80,000, $79,000. Folks were saying, man, I don't know about this. Bear market may be here. Bull market may be over. Well, you got to understand that emotions plays a lot into the way folks are feeling, because that's what emotions are. So when the market is getting squeezed out, when it's not looking good, it's easy for somebody to comment. I'm reading a lot of the comments, folks. Oh, coach, it's over. Coach, give it up. The market, bitch, the bear market, etc., etc. It's easy to say that, but if you don't have any proof, if you don't have any no structure, you don't have no reason, no rhyme, all you going off of is pure emotions. That's how you get wrecked. But when you go back to some of the investment gurus like Warren Buffett, and he always say, when it's fear, that's when you want a dollar cost average, and that's when you want to start to get new positions, so forth and etc. So what have we been doing over the past couple of weeks, couple of months? We just been easing into the various plays, adding more to our positions. XRP, $1.89, $1.95. We've just been adding to it. Solana, $1.20. We've been adding to it. You could even take a look at Tesla. Like I mentioned a few days ago, Tesla got down to $215. What did we do? We like, man, we got to get some Tesla. Tesla is beat down. It was beat down right along with Bitcoin, right along with the altcoins. But this is a global financial issue. It's not just isolated to crypto and Bitcoin. It's not, oh, crypto is getting destroyed right now. Oh, Bitcoin is getting destroyed. No, the entire global financial market is going through the same thing. It is getting beat down. If it's a correction, whatever it is, but we know we saw Tesla about $500 beginning of the year. If you look at Tesla today, now it's back at $250. So we bought it $215 a few days ago. MicroStrategy. We know MicroStrategy is heavy Bitcoin laced stock. Currently, right now, MicroStrategy is up 10% on the day, $288. Well, just a few months ago, MicroStrategy was $500, and everybody was gung ho and super excited about the possibilities and potential of where MicroStrategy can go. Well, if you loved it at $500, I'm sure you'll love it at $250. I'm sure you love it today at $288, but a lot of folks don't look at it like that. They look at it like, oh, MicroStrategy is getting destroyed. $230? Nah, I'm cool. I'm not going to buy it right now. Okay, well, it's $288 right today. You want to wait till it get $350, huh? I get it. But that's why I say you have to bet on yourself. And betting on yourself means doing the proper necessary studies, doing the proper necessary research, understanding when to buy, understanding when to sell, and understanding the trends. Trends are very important. Like I mentioned, typically when you see the market getting destroyed for 3 days, we buying, we dollar cost averaging in, we buying into the red. Boom. A few days later, you'll see a green pop. You'll see a rally, a little bit of relief, which is what we're going through right now. And the position that you bought in when it was in the red, now that position is in profit. That's how you dominate a bull market. We're still in a bull market right now. It's 2025. Bet on yourself. Understand what the cycles are. Bitcoin has its own cycle. Stock market have its own cycle. You have to do a little bit of research and understand these things. It's not just going to magically come to you. You can't watch somebody and kind of trust them and follow them. This is your money. You're the CEO of your own portfolio. So you have to do the proper due diligence if you are truly betting on yourself. So you can use the various videos that you see on YouTube to help you do your research. But ultimately, you are the final decision maker. You have the final say on when you buy, sell, or hold any investment. So trust in the cycle, trust in the trends. That's what I've been doing. That's what I have came to understand has been most valuable for me and my portfolio. Right now, we're just at very exciting times right now. We did look at the last cycle. We looked at the Bitcoin dominance, how it ran strong all the way through April, 60%, 61% Bitcoin dominance. That's what we're seeing right now. So we're not panicking. We're not freaking out. I still believe altcoin season will appear and will happen. I think we're going to have explosive moves. We are seeing a lot of activity. We're seeing Robinhood start to come to the party and list various cryptocurrency coins. Seen them list a couple of more meme coins. Not really sure what that's about, but typically when Robinhood lists the various coins, it's typically a positive thing. But like I say, this cycle is different. Just because it was positive last cycle don't quite mean that the same thing will line up. But all we have to go on is the history that is laid out before us. This is the fourth cycle. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is very new. There's not a lot of information that is out there that we can stand on. But the little bit of information that is out there, the previous three cycles that are out there for us to do research on and look at the data, that is what we're standing on. That is what we are trusting. This 4-year cycle is still holding strong. Nothing has been broken as of yet. So until we see any signs of the 4-year cycle breaking, we're going to continue to trust the fundamentals. We're going to continue to push forward, dollar cost averaging in, trust in the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index have been one of the most valuable indicators out there. When you go back and take a look over the past, you could take a look over the past 12 months. Watch the fear and greed indicator or look at the fear and greed indicator. Whenever it was fear, those have always been times to buy. And whenever we got to greed, extreme greed, simple as that. It's been time to sell. OG Warren Buffett made it very simple. What did we do? We just complicated it. We complicated it because we put our emotions in it. Whenever you get your emotions in it, it's tough. You start to make some adverse decisions. Oh no, it's going down. I'm not going to add more to it. Or when the price is going up, oh, it's going up. It's getting ready to continue to go up. Well, what did Warren Buffett say? Keep it simple. When you see greed, when you see extreme greed, take some profits and let the market come back down, because we will see corrections all the way through a bull market like we did in 2020, 2021. We saw corrections. We saw dips of 20%, 30%. But during that time, if you were buying in the fear when the market was dipping, and then when we got to the greed, when the market recovered, you would have made out like a big cat. So what do we plan on doing in 2025? We plan on making out like a big cat. We still got a lot of time to get this thing right. We got a lot of time to get this ship aligned and get this ship filled up, to get our bags locked and loaded and continue to push forward and dominate this 2025 bull market. So come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great cryptocurrency community that love to talk about crypto all day, every day. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.